Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have with you something really special that I got in the mail yesterday, and I wanted to share it with you because it's our winter here in Australia and we're all getting all snuggled up here. And I'm back in the nursery, which I will just quickly zoom up. I'm sitting on the floor at the moment and I'm being overpowered by my wall unit, and I have my bassinet just there. And I won't go too fast to make you feel sick. And I've got my cot just there to my right. So I'm sitting on the floor at the moment because I have been changing my Luciano. So I'm just going to go slow so I don't make you motion sick. My Luciano has been dressed as a girl for quite some time now, and I'll just show you her outfit that I got there. That was her little outfit. Oopsie days. I'm on a little gimbal thing, handheld gimbal, so it's a little bit loose when I face it downwards. So she's been wearing this outfit. Luciano's been wearing this outfit as a girl, but I have decided to, since I got this beautiful, oops, sorry about that, beautiful outfit, that I would dress him in back to boy, because I do prefer Luciano as a boy. And this is just absolutely stunning. 1 to 3 piece knitted set. So I'll just go in a bit closer and I'll take the dummy off Luciano's face so you can see. So this is a not a total all-in-one because it's got no feet. These are booties. So it's a beautiful long sleeve, long legged knitted set, which has got beautiful details, as you can see. It's got this special feature here, and it's got the cable running up there. And this lovely lady, Anne, who knitted this set, is just absolutely an amazing, amazing knitter. And it has this matching little hat, which has got this big pom-pom on the back there. It can come more to or down the face, obviously, because that's why that's pushed up a little bit, but I like to have his face out and see as much of his beautiful face as I can. Now, this beautiful Luciano kit was Reborn by Tiffany from Coco's nursery here in Australia, and it also has these cute little booties that just complement the outfit really, really well, as you can see. I'm trying to show you in good detail. But yeah, so this is the really cute set, and I know for all the people on the other sides of the world where you're in your summer, you're seeing all this winter stuff, you must be thinking, it's so hot. But trust me, here in Australia, it is nippy. Like, it's not freezing cold, but it's nippy, and I'm wearing, I've got my sheepskin slippers. There's Ella, of course, always beside me, and there's Bailey. Bailey, oh, there he is. Ella. There they are. They're my 2 babies. They love being with me wherever I am, don't you? Yes. So I've got my, like, beautiful, warm pink, pants on, and long sleeve grey, top, and my grey slippers. So I'm all cozied up here, and Luciano is now all cozied up. And I also wanted to share something else with you today. So yeah, this lovely, before I go on to that other thing, this lovely, lovely 3-piece knitted outfit was from lovely Anne here in Australia, who knitted these. She's very, very amazing knitter, as you can see. Very lovely lady, lovely to deal with, and just phenomenal quality of knitting. So I just wanted to share that with you all. Okay, so the next thing, I have been obviously pottering in here. There's some changes to the wall, and I've got something else here. So that before there was nothing here, but I had this really cute little bed, so soft and fluffy, and I had this little boy that wasn't positioned on the shelves, and I don't really want to add any more babies to the shelves because I want it to be a nice balance. So I decided to keep him in this cute little baby bed, just snuggled up here, and I'll just spin him around so you can see him. Here he is. Now, I'm so disappointed because while I was dressing Luciano, I was trying to remember his name and I just went so blank. Now he was reborn by Sam's Reborns in the in the UK. She's a prototype artist, and his painting is phenomenal. But the crazy thing is, when you get a mental block, I've got a mental block at the moment. So my apologies if I can't remember his kit. If it comes to me, which it will, you can put it in my comments down below because I've still got my comments. Yay, happy dance. Um, so yeah, his name I'm sure will, come back to me. And I've also just got a little Bambi deer there that I found in my bits and bobs that I pulled out to Haley, are you in or out? In and out, in and out. That's what you do, isn't it? Um, and so I'll put it in the comments, what his name is. Because it's gone out of my brain and I just can't remember. But he's had this gorgeous little, a panda bear of the grey stripes. I love that so much. The little mittens. It's got a matching hat, but his hair is just too good to have a hat on. I mean, there's some babies that are just, like, to me, just crazy to put a hat on because it just takes away from the workmanship on their head, on their painting or their hair or whatever. And other babies are fine. So that's just my personal opinion. So I'm just going to pause this and I'll stand up and I'll just show you a few little adjustments that I've made in my nursery so far. Okay, so I am up. I don't think I think all I've done here is added this little baby deer doll from trying to think, she's from 1960. I think she's from 1960. She's the Eloise Wilkins baby deer. I think she's the top knot one. I just got to feel. She's the top knot one. No, no, she's the one with the full head of hair. There's a top knot one I've got as well. And she's from that book, Baby Dreams, Eloise Wilkins, the Golden Books. So if you ever have seen a golden book with the little girl whose mum has a baby, and so the mum buys her this doll, so she's got her own baby to look after, so she doesn't feel jealous of the new baby. Lovely, lovely book, very vintage. They have reprinted it, obviously, and it's more modern. But that's the storyline behind this particular baby. And it's interesting because when I was very little, like 7 or whatever, I happened to see that book, A Baby Deer, by Eloise Wilkins. She apparently wrote it and illustrated it. And then someone decided to make the actual baby, thank God, because I love the baby. But when I was a little girl, I remember seeing the little girl in the story with her baby doll and thinking, oh, I wish I had like a real, because back in the day this was very realistic, so I always remember thinking, I wish I had a copy of a real baby, not like a doll how they were back in the 70s. I wanted my own, like, a real baby. So when a few years ago, probably about 6 years ago, when I saw baby deer on eBay in America for sale, I had to get her because that's another childhood memory of like what I loved, like the really lifelike babies that were around many, many years ago. Wasn't many around. I've just put the swan there. I've just got this little strawberry that I got from Woolworths. They had some sort of promo with cute little soft toys with fruits and that. And then I've put Boo. Look at Boo. Instead of having him sitting up, I've had him like lean. I got this here was laid under there, so I just popped it out and laid it here, and now I've propped Boo up there. So that's what my nursery cot looks like. Poppy looks like a slightly older baby, doesn't she? She's still a baby, but she's like definitely that bit older than, say, the Ivy. So that's why I've got her more sitting up, and while all the rest are laying down. So I'll just zoom out so you can see what she looks. I'm scared to step back because I don't want to step on a dog. But yeah, that's what they look like in the cot. And I didn't really show you my Juliet very well the other day in my nursery tour. Oh, and I did something else too up here. You'll notice I've got a new addition, so I'll just carefully step back. It's a bit of a brighter day today. It's not as gloomy. It is gloomy a bit, but not as bad. I've got these two beautiful, just really step out so you can see a bit better. So, hanging up on the valance, I've got these two beautiful, like, I'm going blank here, like christening type gowns, just really special occasion gowns. So I'll just show you a little bit more what they look like close up. So this one here was from eBay, and it's all handmade by this lady in America. So that's the thing. It's got a little headband that goes with it too. I love the clear lace sleeves, and it's got beautiful lace, and then it's got this really cute handmade details, more lace, and then it's got like a white cotton thing underneath it. It's absolutely stunning, as you can see. So that's really, really special to me. I think it was over $100 for that. And then this here is from, I kept the little swing tag on it because I really love this swing tag, and it's very special. And I have another outfit, but it's like a short-legged outfit, so it's not long and beautiful like this. And it's from Vintage Baby Cake. Oh, sorry, it's not focusing on. Oh, there it was. It just focused. Vintage Baby Cake Design, Karen Alvarez. Sorry if I pronounce Karen's name incorrectly, but I've got a few things from her. They're not cheap. They are like heirloom pieces. This here is a very long, it's going out of focus again. There we go. It's very, very long. It's got a matching bonnet. She also sent me some little crochet type shoes to go with it, dusky pink. It's absolutely stunning, as you can see. Beautiful, beautiful details. There's something on there. It's just, I don't know what that is. I don't know. Oh, sorry, you're not seeing what I'm seeing. I think it's just a dead bug or something. I can sponge clean that. I just spotted it. And yeah, so I've decided to hang them off the end of my valance there, because it was really weird where I could buy these poles, and sorry, the pole has just slipped from the top there. It was either too short or too long, but I thought, oh, what the heck, I'll keep it long and I'll just hang a couple of little beautiful dresses up there. So that's my DIY problem solving. And then I just remembered, I had took this out of the nursery. It's Cyan from Romy Stridham. It's a vinyl kit, and she's been laying in this beautiful little carry thing so long. So what I've decided to do was just to pop it on top of my little ottoman, so that I sit on, so that when I'm not in the room, I can pop her there. But then when I'm in the room and I want to sit, I'll just lift it up, put it on the floor, because there's plenty of space on the floor. And but this is where she's going to stay when I'm not in the nursery. But as I was trying to get to, I want to show you my Juliet, because she wasn't positioned correctly when I had her the other day. I was showing you really awkward. She was just, her neck was back, and she hasn't been matted. I haven't matted her for over a year now, but I do have the matting stuff in the lounge in a box. So once I keep organizing all the clothes and I get to the final part with the Romy Stridham sent me some of her special matting powder that she sends out with her latest silicones. But because she was one of the first silicones she ever sold, she didn't obviously have that product back then. And I also got this Romy Romy signature diaper that she sent me as well, which is much appreciated. So I've got them all together, which I'll share with you all again when I get to that. But so I'll just quickly show you what she looks like. She's laying in the change table, and she's got a little pretty hair bow, which I love, because her hair is thinning a little bit, because you can't obviously secure the hair in, because they're they're obviously full silicone, so they're just blunt cut and rooted. And she does have a few tiny little shiny spots on her, but not many at all, considering her age, and considering that she was one of the first full body silicones on the market. Romy did such an amazing job. But yeah, so she's looking a bit cuter there. You can see her looking into the camera there. She's absolutely adorable. So yeah, she's still wearing this beautiful handmade little set. And I like the fact that this is white underneath, because like, oh, if that's colored, I wouldn't like it sitting on her chest, bare chest, but it's white. So hopefully, she's got one of these really special Pampers that Romy used back in the day, many, many years ago, that I absolutely love. And it's got a big, on the back, got a big pink heart. And then she's got these really cute little satin bowed socks on, which, you know, a normal baby would be really high, but on her, she's a little bit bigger, is just up to just below her knees. So yeah, she's going to be powdered soon, but she's just being posed a little bit nicer. So I wanted to show you and do her a bit more justice. And back over to my wall unit, which I was mentioning before. There's a few little changes. So I'll just shut the door a little bit so I can show you. There hasn't been many changes, but I have added a piece of Brett's work of art that he gifted to me. So I've got that just above the beautiful box that's so special to me from my childhood. Got that up there because I will have the door partially closed most of the time. And this is Chase. He hand drew this picture of Chase, so it's absolutely stunning. Look at that. And obviously he and myself have the Chase kit, so it's even more special to us. But yeah, I'm just trying to go a little bit closer. Yeah, he hand drew that and gifted that to me. That's his signature there, Brett Wilson. So that's very having very pride. I can't remember the saying now, when you have like pride of place of pride. I can't remember what the saying is, but it's very, very special to me. So I've put that up. And he popped into my house, over to my house yesterday for a short while, and we had a quick catch up, and I shared him the little changes because he'd seen the video, but he hadn't actually been in the room, and I had made some changes to the wall unit, just tiny ones, and I wanted to share that I had his picture up there, as well as how he's got another one which I've put up here. He gifted this to me in a beautiful frame, glass frame. So just show you, it's reflecting, obviously you can see, but I'll try and zoom in a bit. You can see, oh, it's really bad, so I'll try to get off center a bit. So he hand drew that, and that flower on the headband is actually a 3D flower, which is so beautiful. I wish I could show you without the glare of that. But yeah, he hand drew that from a lovely picture, and that's Tiffany's from Coco's Nursery's like motive for her nursery now. So yeah, that's really beautiful. So in order for me to accommodate that picture, because I had higher things at the front, I actually had this at the front, I decided to swap. So I've just put that there, and I've put some little low sort of pretty things in there so that you can see the picture better. And Brett had a special gift for me yesterday. So I love Brett's little gifts that he gets. They are hugely, hugely appreciated by me, as everyone would know. So he thought this was a really good idea, how I've got this bracelet holder in here. I wasn't intentionally buying it for this, but when I when I was redoing my room, I thought, oh, that would be great to store my bracelets on here. So I've also got dummies here and headbands here, but Brett gifted me one of his latest, I'll just take it off here, one of his latest creations, which is these, you know, the Baltic amber teething rings that you can buy for around a baby's neck. Well, he's come up, and bracelets, maybe, I haven't really seen the bracelets, but he's come up with this idea where, because you know, he makes those gorgeous bracelets, which Cami Rose is wearing one there. Lots of my babies are wearing them. So when I'm not using them, which most of the time I am, they are using it, I can store the excess ones here. But yeah, he researched it and found out that he didn't want to use the proper Baltic amber because it releases some sort of chemicals or resins or something. And he didn't obviously want to be selling that for us to put on our Reborns that could potentially ruin the vinyl. So he's come up with this great idea where I'll just turn so you can sort of see in the better light. He's used this like tiger's eye stone. I'll come walk over to the light because I've got the blinds open a little bit. And I don't know if it's helping, but he's not really showing its true colors. I wish it was. Wait till it focuses a bit. But it's lighter. It looks darker on camera. It's lighter to the natural eye. And it's tiger's eye. And in the sun, it just shimmers like diamond. Like, it's not like gold. More like gold than diamonds. And so he has come up with this idea to use this beautiful tiger's eye to see if I can put it on a white background. I'm not going to use Ella because Ella's pretty white, aren't you, Ella? You're white, yes. I'll put it on this background so that will show it better when it focuses. There we go. See how the difference is? So this is what he is selling. So check out his Facebook page if you're interested in having one of these for your Reborns. Now, I haven't put it actually on my Reborn yet. I'm trying to pick the right outfit to go with this beautiful color because I wouldn't want to, like, I mean, you could put it on that, but I just don't like that combination. I want something a bit more natural to go with it. So I'm trying to look through all my stuff and try to find the right outfit that will complement this beautiful, beautiful bracelet. Just wish you can see it clearly, but there's no sun or shining, so it's not showing you the beautiful golds that are in there when they're in the sunlight. But yeah, it's so beautiful. So I'm going to put that back. Sorry, I'm just crouching down. I'm going to get up. Oh, nice and slow. There we go. Focus. So I'm just going to put this back up here at the moment until I'm going to put it on one of my Levi's. Going to put on one of my Levi's, and I'm just looking for the right outfit for that. So I'm just trying to think. Oh, I did add this little, I'm just going to move this little guy that's near my feet. His name still hasn't come to me. I keep thinking Phoenix, but it's not Phoenix. I'm just really at a blank for him. Anyway, this is the one that I changed up. I found this. Remember I showed you in another video, I had this little wooden, for Easter bunny, wooden block. So I thought, because, you know, I love things. I don't care about seasons and that. If they're cute, they're cute. I have them all the time. So I have decided to put that there. And also added these, my two little, I'm pretty sure these weren't there before. Because I had the other ones in the box, but I've got these two little cute rattles, so soft. And I decided that because they are blue, and I don't have a lot of blue, that because that's the boy one, that I would put it in front there to sort of complement that. Because I like to represent both sexes, because I used to only collect girls, but now I collect both. So even though this is like a massive baby pink, I did want to have a little parts that represented my my love of reborn baby boys, as you can see down here, Luciano. I'm trying to think if there's any other changes. Oh, and Brett had a really good suggestion to me because he noticed that I had my bottles and they're empty. And he said, oh, I've got a really good suggestion for you, Christina, because he has them too. He said, what I do is I put some cotton balls or some stuffing inside. So I'll just share with you. I thought, wow, what a great idea. And I had some spare stuffing because, you know, I like my Reborns not to be too stuffed. So I just put some of the stuffing, loose stuffing that I had in there. And I just think that looks cute with the white stuffing in there as opposed to just being empty. And I also did it for this one here. And then the other one, which is over here, I can't find the rest of my stuffing because it's still like in boxes, which I have to unpack and go through to decide to be able to put a little bit in there. And then the last thing I wanted to share with you is this here. It's so funny. So there's still my car seat, but on top of that I have, you know, that beautiful baby cakes, beautiful long Karen Alvarez dressing, christening gown. I'll get there in the end. She also made these amazing, beautiful, not cheap. Ella, can you hop out, darling? Blankets, and they are just so ornate, so fancy. They're real heirloom blankets, like, and there's that in each four corner of each side. I'm trying to think what's underneath. It's like a satiny type of fabric underneath. So I've just put that on top of the car seat, and then I've had this for years. I love it when I saw at like a $2 shop or at a Spotlight craft store, they had the inflatable babies, and I just think they're so cute. And I'll just step back so you can see. I just think they're so adorable. Some people might think they're tacky as all heck, but anything baby, I'm mad on. So I have got this big, giant inflatable baby sitting on top of my car seat, and it probably won't last. Like, even though I've had it for a year, it goes down and then I puffs a little bit more air into it. So if I'm finding that it's just too much work, it's not keeping its air and it just keeps deflating and falling all the time, I will deflate it, fold it up, put it away. But until I've refilled it and I've sealed it and I've sort of tried to tie it a little bit, seal it off a bit better. And I'm hoping that it stays inflated, but it may not. So like I said, I'll just pop it away if it's too much of a pain. But at the moment, I'm really enjoying it. I just love everything baby. I'm just baby mad. Always have been since a little girl, and I think I always will be. And then, of course, my Christina's Reborn sign on top. That's just absolutely love that, with all the sakura blossoms, the Japanese blossoms, and my Ramsey there with her beautiful headpiece. That's so cute. I think that's Laura Ashley, her little headpiece, designer headpiece. So this is just absolutely so beautiful. I'm so happy. And I just wanted to say a huge thank you to everybody who commented on my nursery reveal videos. I just wanted to say to you all how much I really appreciated all your lovely comments, all your lovely feedback on my nursery of how much you loved it. It's been making my day every day since I put up that video, and every day I check on my, my comments, and every single comment that I've got about my nursery has really, please know that I do really appreciate it. And I read every single one of them, so don't hesitate to ever comment on any of my videos, because I definitely appreciate it. But yeah, that's it for me today. There's Luciano on the floor down there. Again, I've been talking so much that I'm a little bit tired. I tire myself out with all my talking, but I love to share it all with you. And I know that you enjoy it, and I know that you appreciate seeing these things. So that's why I do it, not only for you, but for me to immortalize this on film. And I always love looking back on it over the time. So anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed seeing all these things. I'm really loving being back in the nursery and being able to actually film in here. So I hope you're enjoying me being back in the nursery and able to film in here and not just in the lounge. So anyways, thanks for me. Bye. See you later. Until next time. See you later. Bye.